everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. So today on my factory showcase, I want to show you what my iron rod dimensional depot facility looks like. Let's take a quick look. So with this build, I really want to try something that I've never done before. I want to try something wacky. I want to try something cool that just like was 100% efficient, but also still looked cool. So let's take a look at what I'm calling the Iron Rod Spaceship. First, we have, of course, our entrance here, pretty standard. We got our miners going in, and as you can see on screen here, so this is from the Satisfactory Modular website, and this is just showing kind of what I have going on in the iron rod facility. So each one of these miners are going to be overclocked to 250%, so we're using 150 iron ore per minute. Now let's go upstairs real quick into the rocket ship. So these are the thrusters. It's just signs that are made blue. And then, of course, I got the cylinders here. These are kind of what I'd be calling like the, I guess like the, where you'd store all the fuel. And now these here, this is actually a floor hole, but the floor hole is not, the items are not actually going into a floor hole. I'll show you what I did here. So I actually have a merger splitter right here on the edge. So that way when I have this wall down in, of course using infinite nudge, it looks like it's going into a floor hole super nicely. And I mean, it just looks really crisp. I have the same thing on the opposite side here. And then going upstairs, we have the iron coming in, the iron ore coming in on each side, going into some smelters that are, of course, overclocked as well. This is our second floor of smelters, also overclocked. And I'm just showing you on the outside here. But we can actually go, let me go inside. Let's take this window down for a second. And then all of our iron rods are being made at 250%, so 37.5 on each one of these to make groupings of 75. So we're actually making 300 of these per minute, and we have some nice lights up there. This was really before I had everything unlocked to make a nice, kind of nice lighting. So then once we come upstairs, I'll go ahead and remove that again. We have our dimensional depot, of course, that's uploading at 240 rods per minute. If you remember, I'm making 300 per minute. So we have 60 per minute that just aren't being used if I'm using everything in the dimensional depot. Of course, I have the industrial storage unit right here that is fully loaded. And then all of these rods are going to be going down and into our awesome sink when I'm not using them. So coming out of the floor below, we have these coming into a smart splitter on either side. This is for overclocking, or not overclocking, overflow, and all the overflow goes into the awesome sinks. And that's about it. That is my wacky iron rod spaceship facility. It's really just something that I was kind of curious about. I wanted to do something out of the ordinary that just kind of looked cool, and it was in the early game, so it was kind of fun because I didn't really have a lot of stuff to play with. But if you like these videos, please let me know, and I will see you on the next one.